A final guest this hour, Peter Schiff, CEO of Euro Pacific Capital, joins us from the great state of CT, Connecticut. Peter, good evening to you. You've been pining for gold. I think you and I are probably fans of the gold antitrust action folks, including Bill Murphy over in Dallas. You're on a gold swing right now. Why?
Well, I think people should be buying gold. I think a lot of people are jumping to the wrong conclusion with respect to what's going on in the U.S. economy in particular. People think there's real recovery. It's not. It's an illusion. It's an inflationary illusion created by central banks. And I think that there should have been a wake-up call on Friday for a lot of people. That employment report that we got was really horrific. It confirms what I've been saying, that the recovery is not real, yet you still have people clinging to this fantasy, and the gold market really has yet to reflect just not only how much inflation has already been created, but how much inflation is going to be created by central bankers who think that we can print our way to prosperity. We can't, but we can certainly destroy our currencies in the process.
Well, what would you say, Peter, to George Soros then, who said overnight that gold has been destroyed as a safe haven asset, even though central bank buying should support prices?
Well, who said it's being destroyed? I mean, it's gone down from the highs, but look at a 10, 12-year chart of the price of gold. It certainly looks like it's a safe haven to me. But as I said earlier, I think you've got certain people that invest a lot of money for other people who are selling gold right now, who might have bought it in 2011, 2012 because it had gone up so much. Maybe they didn't really understand the fundamentals. There are people that are saying that, well, the economies aren't falling apart, the crisis is over, so there's no reason to buy gold. People saying that don't understand why people have been buying gold in the first place. It's because the central banks are creating inflation rather than allowing economies to restructure. The only reason it appears that the worst is over is because of all the inflation that the central banks are creating to prop these phony economies up, and that is good news for gold. That's a reason to buy gold, not a reason to be selling it.
So where's it going to be at the end of the year? I mean, I hate to try to pin people down and ask them, year-end forecast, because it's so cliche, but I think, everybody's ears are peeled right now, Peter, and you seem to have a passion about this. Where are we going to be? 2,000, 2,500?
Well, I think gold prices are going higher. I think every year the odds are that the gold's going to finish higher, not lower. So I think gold will be higher at the end of the year than it is today. I think it'll probably be higher than it began the year. But eventually the price is going to take off. So whether it's $100 or $200 higher at the end of 2013 really doesn't mean much in the scheme of things, when I think the price of gold is going to be many multiples of what it is right now. By the time all the printing presses stop, I think gold is going to be a lot higher.
Gold bugs are clinging on to that hope. Peter Schiff, always a pleasure.